music.
So Garrett, now you've had a little time to kind of soak it in. Go back and watch film. What do you think you did well, and what do you want to improve on from last week?
Execution. I mean, I'm making the reads. Defense. ID in the defense. I did a pretty good job at. Just finding details for things I need to clean up on, just like throwing mechanics and driving off my instep when I'm throwing and getting the ball up and just stuff like that, and ball placement, really, because that's what it comes down to is mechanics.
Tommy was talking about learning the playbook, and obviously coming in mid-year that probably helped, but how different was Joe's playbook relative to what you ran in high school, and what was kind of the challenge of just getting a grasp of it?
The rhyme and reason for why I do everything, and just defense recognition is a big thing, going certain places and knowing why to go there and when to go there. And a lot of things change, like on mid-play, like based on what the defense is doing. So that was probably the biggest adjustment I had to make.
Is it a lot different from what you ran in high school?
I mean, it's a lot of the same plays, but just knowing why you're doing stuff and going certain different ways for different reasons.
It's a very talented Auburn defense. When you see them, what stands out to you?
I got a great front and forward, really, and I mean they're good all across the board. They'll be the best defense we played this year, but their front four are real good, and then man coverage. They really trust their guys in the back to cover one-on-one, so it'll be a good matchup.
No matter who gets the start, you're going to have Mississippi State quarterback making their first road start as a quarterback. How do you kind of prepare for that part of it?
I mean, we've been repping the game day atmosphere, just being ready for the noise and communicating with the speakers at practice, but just being ready for that and operation to get a standpoint from the sideline amongst all the chaos.
On that front, what's like the biggest crowd you played in front of in high school?
Probably Liberty.
Yeah.
And we played at Liberty up in Virginia, and we played in Liberty University Stadium. There's a big crowd there.
Auburn would be a little bit bigger.
A little bit.
3 games in, are things starting to slow down just even a little bit for you right now?
Yeah. I mean, I'd say that. It's the same thing. Going against the SEC defense in practice helps too. So I mean, we got guys flying around and give us good simulation of what we see on Saturdays, and it's been easy to adjust coming into the game day.
Tommy mentioned how your maturity has really increased throughout this whole process. Over the summer, you're fighting for reps with the threes, and now you've been taking them with the ones. How much has that helped the maturity process?
I mean, the biggest thing is just have confidence in yourself, and I mean, everybody else will buy into you if you just make plays versus not. If you know what you're doing, then it's easier from there.
Coach Moorhead's given a lot of credit to your high school coach for how he taught you and kind of prepared you to be a college quarterback. And now that you're here and looking back, what do you think those guys did at your high school to prepare you for this?
Coach Eastep, he did a great job. Just the way he ran the program, as far as just the way practice layout, I mean, practice setup and everything, and then especially on the game days. He brought in a bunch of NFL experience. We had I think it was over 100 years of NFL experience just on our high school staff. The guys like Pete Metzlars, Joe Jacoby, John Casey, and Eugene Robinson, all those guys really helped us teach us about what they knew and all the experience they had.
How much have former teammates and coaches reached out to you throughout these last couple of weeks and telling you how you played and stuff?
I've talked to a bunch of guys I play with in my class, and every now and then they'll reach out. I'm gonna probably go back in a couple of weeks and we'll see them, so it'll be good.
Joe's like,
Kind of cliche, but now that you've got an SEC start, an SEC win under your belt, is there anything at all different about showing up for practice the next week, or is it just more of the same?
No, I mean, especially with the opponent we got this week, we're just worried about Auburn. I mean, that's in the past. It was good to get a win, but it's Auburn this week.
Joe was talking about it post game. At Penn State, obviously, ran some stuff with 2 quarterbacks playing out on receiver and under center and all that with Tommy. How comfortable you feel maybe lining up at receiver, say, when Tommy comes back, you guys get 2 guys healthy?
I mean, I'd love to do that, but that's not what it's going to look like right now. If Tommy's back, he'll be going, and then I'll just be ready if they need me.
What was it like for you yesterday to get the news that you were SEC Freshman of the Week, and who let you know, and just did that mean anything to you in the moment?
I was getting treatment downstairs, and Bronner came up to me. He's like, "Congratulations!" I shook his hand. I was like, "On what?" And he goes, "Do you want us to see freshman?" I was like, "Oh, sweet, thanks." I said,
Did you even know they gave out such an award?
I've heard of it, but
Think it means more to your parents than it does to you?
Yeah, my dad sent it to me too, so it's been good though. He'll stay.